Hi friends, welcome to today's video. So we are learning all about candlesticks in this videos, and in my upcoming videos also I would be teaching more of candlesticks pattern. So being this particular video, you're going to learn what is candlesticks and how is the candle formed, green or red, and you'll also learn about reversal patterns, candlesticks patterns in this video, one on a bullish side and one on a bearish side. I will show you how you can take a trade on it as well. So if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. So let's not waste the time, so let's get started with the video. As the name suggests, it looks like a candle, so it is called as candlesticks, and this is one of the very important component. That is, a price is very important component which you'll have to learn when you want to learn technical analysis. So let's understand how the candle. So this is a candle which is formed. So the one which is filled is always called a body of the candle, and this is the high of the candle, and this is the low of the candle, and this is called upper wick, and this is called lower wick. And this is common whether it is going to be a red or a green candle. So this is high, this is low, this is the body of the candle, this is called upper wick, and this is called lower wick. So let's understand how the candles are formed, green or red. So let me take an example of ITC. Say this particular candle. So as I said, when you're analyzing a particular candle, so that has a four important component, which is open, high, low and close. So every candle will show you open, high, low and close, and this depends on the time frame what you're going to choose. So particularly I've chosen now 15 minutes candle, mean to say this particular candle is of 15 minutes trade, and every candle, as I said, you can find open, high, low and close, and this is what is going to decide whether the candle is going to be a green candle or a red candle. So let's take example of this particular candle. If you see, the open of this candle was 283.05, and it made a high of 284.95 and made a low of 282.75, and the closing was 284.35. So whenever it's a green candle, you'll always have to look on open and the close. You can see the opening was 283.05 and the close was 284.35. Whenever the open of the candle or the close of the candle is higher than the open, then it is going to be a green candle. So green candle, this is the opening of the candle, this is the closing of the candle, and this is the high and this is the low. So it opened at 283.05 and it closed at 284.35. Okay, this is called the body of the candle, this is the opening and this is the closing. So this, whenever the closing of a candle is higher than the opening, it's a green candle. So let's understand why this was a red candle. Similarly, you go back and check, the opening of the candle was 284 and the closing of this candle was 283. Mean to say this opened at a higher and closed lower. So that is where this is a red candle. The opening was higher than the closing. So this is how this is a red candle. So hope you understand how it is formed, a green or a red. You can go back and check any particular candles. You can see here the opening was 279.95 and the closing was 280.65 because the opening was lesser than the closing. That is where this was a green candle. So let's understand, as I said, two candlesticks pattern. So you will always have to analyze candlesticks pattern for to take trades. So it depends on which time frame you're choosing and how is the candle formed at say, is it formed on a upper chart or it is formed on a downside of the chart. So that also decides how you're going to take a trade on that particular chart pattern. As I said, we are going to learn about two reversal patterns. So let's understand first on a bullish reversal pattern. So today we are talking about morning star. Morning star is nothing but is one of a bullish reversal pattern, and this particular candle is a three candle pattern chat patterns. So usually there are, when you take about chat patterns, they have single chat patterns and two candlesticks patterns and three candlesticks pattern. When you're talking about morning star, this is a three candlesticks pattern. So let's understand how it is formed and how do you take a trade on it. So I'm taking an example of that. So I've taken a chart of and show you how the morning star is formed. So let's see where is the morning star formed in this particular candle. So I'll just change the time frame to see where is the morning star formed. Okay, you can find, see, this was a downtrend. The stock was trading somewhere around 500 and it almost fell. This was the down, and here you can find a morning star. As I said, this is a three candlestick pattern. So this is called a morning star. When it is formed on a downtrend, this would be a bullish reversal. You can find after the candle of this, you can see the stock is moved up. So how do you take a trade on it? Whenever you're finding a morning star on a downtrend, you will always have to see the first candle and the third candle. So the first candle, this third candle closing should always be 50% more than the first candle. Then only you can find a better trade after that. So this is, you can find this particular closing is more than 50% of the first candle. So that is where you can find the trend is up after the pattern of morning star here. Similarly, we will check on the other stock if we can find some pattern on that. So I've taken Kotak Bank. Let's see if we can find any morning stars on this. Okay, yeah, you can find this is one more. See, the trend was down and you find a morning star here, and after that you can see this candle is closed much higher than the first candle. So you can also find the reversal of the stock when it was trading low and it now moving up. So this is how the movement would be there after you find a morning star. So this is one of the a very good chat pattern where you can find to take a trade upon. And I've taken on a daily chart. You can also change the time frames to look out for a better trades. So this is all about morning star. So let's understand what is evening star. As I said, morning star would be formed on a downtrend. The evening star would be on the top side of it. Okay, let me see. See, this is how you can find a evening star here itself. You can see this closing is much higher than the first candle. So this you can consider as a evening star. So after the trend is up, you find a evening star here. After that, you can find the stock is moved down. You get a good trade after this. So this is called a evening star. So let's analyze one more stock to find an evening star. So let me take ICICI Bank and understand if we can find any good trades on that. Yes. This also you can consider as an evening star. I'll tell you why. You can find the stock has moved up from here to here, and after that it made a low, again high and low. You can find lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So as you got 2 point connectivity, and after that you find evening star, you can also take a trade on this. After that formation, you can see the third candle is also closed much below the first candle. You can see the stock has moved down. So you can consider this also as a evening star. So yes. So I hope this video was useful. Please do comment on any chat patterns if you want to learn. And if you're, as I said, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, and thank you so much. Happy trading.